Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I posted a video on YouTube. Giving you a heads up, this is just me ranting about my Tesla. So I bought a Tesla in December, and I hate it and love it kind of at the same time. So you guys, I want to give you a heads up that before I had the Tesla, I had a 2021 Mustang 5.0 GT Premium. I'm into, fast, a little bit of a muscle car, and I traded it in for the Tesla Model Y Performance 2021. I bought it pre-owned in December, of course, from Tesla. I don't really have like the purchase order. I'm going to figure out how to post all that up. And the car should be like rotating right around here. Again, I'm not a car review channel. I'm just an average guy, buying a Tesla. So first things first is when you go into a Tesla, they tell you how much money you're going to save. You're not going to buy gas. You're not going to pay for oil changes, and it's cheap to charge it at your house. Okay, so number one cost is you have to set up a charging station at your house. So I call it a charging station at your house. You have to get an electrician to come in to install a NEMA 1450. That's for me. I put a 15 amp circuit so it can charge, 6 to 8 hours overnight. You come home, plug it in. I get 303 miles of range. I get 303 miles of range because I have a performance model. You get less range. Another thing that cost about $1,500 to get done because of how long, from the circuit box. Again, I'm not an electrician. I'm not a car enthusiast. I'm just like an average guy. Like, what the hell? So the next thing I got to tell you is how much a tire freaking costs. So it is now July. December, I've gotten the car, and I've replaced 7 tires on that vehicle. 2 of them popped at the same time just driving down the highway. They ruptured, because where I travel to, there's a lot of potholes. And one option they don't give you on the Performance Model Y is, from Tesla, is they don't allow you to go down to 19-inch wheels, which will give you more girth, more protection for your vehicle. Now, that's what they told me, but from watching YouTube, and you guys should do your researches as well, that you guys can actually put 19-inch wheels. I'm actually looking at T-Sports line. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm actually thinking about buying their 18-inch wheels with girthy tires because I live in a cold climate where, it snows, it's slippery, and those 21-inch turbine wheels with those Pirelli P0 summer tires are not going to cut it. And I experienced that it cannot be driven in the snow. That is dangerous. But again, what Tesla doesn't tell you that one tire costs, damn near altogether about $600 to get done. A tire, and forbid yourself if you crack the rim during the process, which I did, and it's $840 per rim of those 21-inch turbines. So I made a mistake and bought a performance one because I'm like, hey, I like fast cars. I'm used to driving a Mustang. I don't want to lose speed, but I also don't want to pay for today's gas prices, which everybody knows it damn near reached over $5 at one point. So when you go in, repeating what I'm saying from before, they don't tell you, what's the hidden cost, of a Tesla. And so, going in back and forth, doing my research online and stuff like that, I am going to buy those 18-inch wheels, those little girthy tires, and T-Sports line for my Tesla Model Y Performance. And I'll make a video on that as well. I might as well, Tesla is a learning curve, and things like that. Again, I'm just ranting about my experience about them. The other thing about a Tesla that most people don't know is that you have to relearn how to drive. I'm coming from a V8, Mustang, and with beautiful suspension, to a very rough and hard drive. And the minute that you let your foot off the accelerator, it starts braking. Of course, you can change the settings to creep and roll, but it's not the same. It's still going to do that auto regen, and it makes it look like when you're driving down the highway that you're constantly braking, unless you're going to leave your foot on the accelerator. And unlike me, I drive like 88 miles to work going and 88 miles coming back. That's the reason why I bought a Tesla, so I don't have to pay for the gas. You can't really hold your foot on the accelerator too long because your foot gets tired. Anybody knows that their foot gets tired, and you want to let go, but as soon as you let it go, it just does a quick braking. And I can see how a lot of people get rear-ended with Teslas, because the minute that you even let go of it or slowly touch off, it starts braking. And this braking, it's pretty rough. Again, it's a learning curve for the one pedal drive compared to, somebody that, has been used to gas powered vehicles. Another thing that Tesla doesn't tell you about, the increase for your insurance. So again, I had a 2021 Mustang that I bought on my birthday of 2021. It was the last year model because usually 2020 they sell it 2021, so I got it on sale. I actually got it for $2,000 under MSRP. Remember those days when you get a car for under MSRP? And I traded it in for the Tesla. Thinking that is the way to go. It is the future, clean energy, and things of that nature. My price of insurance went up 3 times as high. So I think I was paying like $1,000 per 6 months premium for the Mustang, and for the Tesla they want $3,900. And again, that's for my area. Some places are different. I think the more you go west or the more you go down south or situation, insurances could be much less. But still, I had a 3-time multiple to insure the Tesla. The cost of that is also calculated. The reason the tires gets wear out faster, and it has something to do with the weight of the vehicle versus the weight of regular vehicles, that it wears out tires faster. So it looks like you're going to be changing them, at least from my experience, about every 20,000 to 30,000 miles. And usually I don't change a tire until about 50 to 60,000 miles. That's for me being safe. I know people that have tires for like 100,000 miles, they don't care. But if you don't, they can rupture, pop and rupture. Now, that's about it for the Tesla. I'm also learning, a few things had to get fixed, like the 12-volt outlets in the back. They didn't work when I got them. Again, I bought it pre-owned, so Tesla covered. I got it from Tesla directly, pre-owned, because it was on their available inventory. And that process was pretty, very very fluid. Unlike going to a dealership. But get back on track. Yeah, they came and fixed the 12-volt outlet. My glove compartment didn't lock all the way, so they had to come out and realign that. My bottom seat, power steering stopped. Didn't work. I mean, there's a lot of quality control, because if Tesla's selling a pre-owned Tesla, you would think they will go through it to make sure that it's ready to go. Like, they'll test everything. But like any car manufacturer or whatever product, there's gonna be some that slips through. But my overall experience on the Tesla, I love it. I like it. Can Elon do better on it? Oh, he can do a lot better with the suspension. Now, I did get to try a Model X. Got to see it. They had one there at the Tesla center, or whatever they want to call it. So I got to feel that. That is, the X drives way more better with that air suspension that they have, and their brakes are better. But the thing is, can you justify a cost of like $130,000? Because if I buy a Model X, I don't really want to buy that used. I want to buy that new. Does it justify the price of $130,000? I mean, I can buy like probably 3 Mustangs, 2 GMC Yukons, whatever takes your boat. It's a lot of money. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a little informative. But you guys, when you guys buy an electric vehicle, make sure it's the one that you want and need. I think me moving forward, I'm always gonna pick if I go buy another Model Y, it's gonna be long range. Simply the fact there's more options, and you can go through Tesla, because getting third-party rims and wheels, that's not something most people want to do, especially not me. I tend to go to, if I buy a Ford. I'm sorry, I speak about Ford a lot, because I love Mustangs, guys. When you speak of that, I tend to be factory, because you get a lot of benefits from the factory, like their warranty, or, like, for example, if I buy tires from Ford, directly from Ford, it could be any manufacturer. It could be, whatever it is. And they will say, hey, if something happens or an air bubble happens in the first 5,000 miles or whatever like that, they will replace it and they will handle all the returns. So that's why I kind of like to stay factory. Also, I wish I had longer range since I drive so much, 88 miles going, 88 miles coming. I round up to 200. I'm coming home with 40 miles, 50 miles left on the Tesla, and that's pushing it pretty close. And in the wintertime, when I originally got the vehicle, I was getting nowhere near that. I had to stop at supercharge multiple times, which I don't want to do. Simply the fact is, I read a lot that supercharging affects your battery a great deal, and I kind of want my Tesla to last as long as possible. But I might, get out of this Tesla and into like a Model X, not a Plaid, not interested in the Plaid, but a regular Model X. If I can find maybe I don't know if I can. I don't want to really go use guys, but if I can go to a Model X, like long range, if they have that, I'll be going through that, and I'll record the process of that this time because I didn't with this. I wasn't expecting to make a Tesla video, but you guys have to, and I will be recording me switching out of those 21-inch turbine wheels. I hate those wheels. I mean, they look good. They look good, but I hate those wheels. They don't give you much options for tires. It makes the ride, I know for a fact it makes the ride stiffer because I experimented that with my Mustang going on 20-inch rims all the way down to 18s. You can even do 17s on the Mustang. Don't really recommend it because you don't really get speed ratings on your tires like that. And if you guys don't know what speed ratings is, you got W, you got Y for tires. You guys got to look it up. So yeah, that's it in my video, man. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is just me again ranting. I'm just ranting because it is expensive to have a Tesla. But if you guys know what you're doing and plan it out right, like guys don't make the same mistake, man. If you guys live in a cold climate and there's a lot of potholes, get the long range model of any electric vehicles and make sure you get the smallest rims with the biggest girth of tires as possible. That will protect you from a lot of accidents because I've been stuck, I've been stranded, had to call for roadside assistance. I have cracked rims on potholes, and mind you, I've owned it in December to here, and I have put a total of, I think it has a total of 24,000 miles on it. I did get it with 1,000 miles on it, so technically I put 23,000 miles on it, or give or take a few from this video. And I'll be making more detailed videos on my Tesla and just simply go around. It's nothing crazy. And then I'm going to go back to opening up these Pokemon cards because I have a few Pokemon cards right here just ready to be open. And I need to finish up this room a little bit. Right now I'm in the living room. I'm going downstairs. It's getting furnished. And that's been taking longer than normal since my last video. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something. Any questions down there? But guys, have a nice one.